Hi, it's James Harrison. I'm going to open up a can of worms, I'm sure. We're going to talk one more time about a double shuffle and how a double shuffle, a Chicago shuffle, and a Texas shuffle basically are the same thing. Okay? Double shuffle typically implies that the hands are playing or shuffling together. Okay? We typically put an accent, some a rim shot, depending on the instrumentation. And the Chicago shuffle, when guitars started becoming really prominent, and electric guitars specifically, you started hearing more of a heavier backbeat, oftentimes a rim shot, but still four on the floor. Sometimes even on the hi hat with a or a rim shot. Okay, and that's still a double shuffle, but it's a Chicago shuffle as well. And there's 1,000 variations. Sometimes they would just play straight on the cymbal. Sometimes you would hear the accented on the cymbal as well. Oftentimes you'd hear the quarter note pulse accented. So all that works. You would hear that in a Texas shuffle as well. And oftentimes the bass drum is still playing quarter notes, okay? So if I just play this and play a double shuffle, throw an accent in, throw an accent on the cymbal as well, throw quarter note accents in on the cymbal. Has a little bit of a different feel to it. All of that across the board is still a Texas shuffle, a Chicago shuffle, or a double shuffle. It's what they do with it, like adding spices or taking away this or accenting here or doing this, that create the different things. Especially, I think the more they got into rock, it changed. And commonly you would hear more of a lot of people say the Texas shuffle accents the third note. I don't agree with that at all, but I feel like it opens up more to the jazz ride or even quarter notes and less of the shuffle on the right hand, and usually drops out the first note on the snare and does what I call this. Oftentimes puts what Chris Layton calls the rub. Other drummers do it too. It doesn't necessarily have to happen every time. I feel like that's more common in the Texas shuffle than it is the Chicago shuffle. But here's the thing. If you want to learn how to do these shuffles, immerse yourself into the music. Don't just listen to Stevie Ray Vaughan. Look up old Texas shuffles. Look up the beginnings of it to Ray Price. And just listen to the feel of things. And then you'll kind of get what they're looking for when they ask for that. If you want to learn a Chicago blues shuffle, listen to old Chicago blues, and then work your way up in some of the modern interpretations. You're going to find they all come together with common threads, and that's the most important part. You want to learn how to do it, immerse yourself into that style and pick up the nuances, and then you'll get it, because basically the notes are the same. It's just how they use them and what they do with them.